Hey there out there, YouTube. Sitting out here playing my guitar, and I just old beater that I just sit next to the chair, pick it up when I have a chance and play it. Just something quick. So what I got is a lot of string action here. The distance between the fret bar, fret wire, and the string. There's almost 1/8 of an inch. I measured with my calipers there. That's way too much for me, for my liking. I don't know about you guys, but I'm going to get rid of that. These heavy gauge strings makes it kind of hard to press down on the fret when they're that far away. So quite a bit away from the fret wire. There's several things you can do, but you need to check and see what you need to do first. You got the nut here that you can adjust the string height here by filing the grooves in there, or if it's real bad you can pull a nut out and take the bottom off. And then you got the rear bridge right there that you can also take that out, shim it up, or it may have shims underneath it from factory or somebody else has done it. But you can take that out and shave off the bottom of that and drop your strings down a little bit. So like I said, you need to find out what the problems are. And this one, just for starters, it has what's called a forward bow. Try to line the camera up there. If you hold the guitar up and look down the neck, you can see if it's bowed or not. Kind of hard to do this. Let's lay it down. Like I said, I'm on my backyard just having a good time. So look down the neck here, and it's bowed. So the neck's bowed forward. So I need to get rid of that before I do any of the other adjustments on the bridge or the nut. So let's get over here, maybe I can explain it a little better. That might have been hard to see. So it's got a forward bow. That means the neck is bowed like this. They call it a forward bow because the head is bowed forward. If it's the other way, it's a backwards bow. And that way your strings will be closer here in the middle. You have more gap out here. And that'll give you buzzing on your strings. I don't have a problem with the buzzing because I got over 1/8 of an inch gap there. So that's just, look at that. Way too much for me. Maybe somebody else likes it that way. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to adjust the truss rod to get rid of that. Mine's a 3/16 Allen wrench. To adjust that, there's a Allen head bolt up inside there. So I think I need to go counterclockwise to release the tension on the truss rod and let that neck swing back. I'll get that done, and gonna back off the string tension on there and detune it way loose when I do that, and then tune it back up after I make that adjustment. They say to only go 1/4 of a turn at a time, so that's what I'm going to do. Get back with you in a second. Okay, I got that all adjusted now to where I think I'm going to let it be there where I've got it adjusted for video's sake. Got that pulled up quite a bit, and it plays so much better, so much nicer on the strings there. I wound up going a full turn on that strut rod back there. And on that note, I think I said earlier that to turn that counterclockwise. I was wrong. It needs to be clockwise for my situation. Sorry about that. And some of the other guitars, depending on the manufacturer, they'll have the strut rod adjustments right here. This one's not here, back here. But that bow took a lot of it out, and it plays so much nicer. It feels so much better on your hand and grabbing the chords and stuff. So I don't know, maybe another thing I could show you is when you check your strings there, you want to hold the 1st fret and the 14th fret, or usually where the body meets the neck. Put your finger down there. It's kind of hard to do this with the phone recording. And then check for how much clearance you have in the strings there. See that by my thumb there? They say about a 1/16 of an inch right there is good. If you start getting some buzz, then you want to back that strut rod off a little bit. But I'm happy with that, and hope this helps you guys. You know, there's on this guitar, that was my fix. I mean, like I said earlier, you could adjust this bridge or the nut for your string height, but I'm happy with what I've got here. Got it all adjusted, and I'm not no guitar hero or anything like that, so I just like to pick the guitar up and play it for a while. So if you like this video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe, share. Sure appreciate it. Have a good one.